Welcome everybody, welcome everyone to RVT. This is RVT Rashid Video Tube in conjunction with RMJC, Rashid's Music Jukebox Center. And I am Rashid R-Man coming on live on social media, Google, YouTube, Instagram, and other social media platforms. Hopefully one of them is Twitter, I don't know. Hopefully. I don't know. I mean one of them is TikTok. Well, Twitter also says, yeah. So anyway, welcome to my house, everybody. I know the routine. Sit back and relax. Don't be so mean. What you see on the screen is what I'm working on, what I've been doing, and how you guys been holding up on a pandemic. Well, we're all in the house, so I've been spending a lot of time doing animation. So that's how my time was spent. So I figured I'd share that on the screen. A picture of Linda. Got some shows coming up. I have Space Renegades. I almost forgot what it was. I have Space Renegades coming up. I also have Aqua Rangers RYS. Aqua Rangers RYS. And I have Dragonfly. Yeah, we have Dragonfly. So that'll be interesting entertainment coming up. Gotta know when the right time to place it. I have to do it at the right time. Very, very excited about it. Very. I think I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I agree. More or less, yeah, let's do some fat. Let's talk some stuff, and let's see what we could come up with. If any decent conversation tools will come out of us. I was searching through the videos, and I came up with an oldie but goodie. Because I watch a lot of news. I watch it tremendously. We do. In fact, we just got finished watching this. And I came up with this oldie but goodie. This happened live on the air. But you gotta check this out. Now look at this right here. Look at this.
The news got a lot closer and more immediate than anybody here likes. Kirsty and I were here when it happened a little over an hour ago, and she's going to bring you up to date on what did happen.
As viewers know who are watching our 4 o'clock news this afternoon, young man was in our studio. He was a guest of the studio. He had called me earlier and asked if he could come and watch the news from the studio. His name was Gary Stolman. Told me he was Max Stolman's son, and Max, as many of you know, was our pharmacist at 4 o'clock. His son told me he'd like to come down and watch our show. So we let him come in the studio, and as we were getting ready to go to David Horowitz's report, this young man made his move, and here's what people saw who were watching our show this afternoon about 4:40.
Because, you know, one of the nicest things about shopping by mail order... Pardon me? What is this? Let me see what it says. All right. All right, well, let me read this. Folks, we have someone on the set who's standing here and would like me to read this copy which was just handed to me. You want to tell me your name or not? What is it? And Gary, where are you from?
David, very cool there. At that point, news producer Nancy Valenta ordered us off the air, but we all pretended that we were still broadcasting for the entire rambling, incoherent statement, and this is how it ended off the air. Viewers did not see this.
Involved. There is no way I can harm anyone with this empty BB gun.
Okay, Gary Stolman did not verbally threaten anyone. He put the gun down immediately. He made sure that everyone knew it was a BB gun. As soon as he did...
You know, it makes you wonder, things could be a lot worse looking at the news. You want to see it again? I can see it again. One more time. Let's see it again. See it again. See it again.
The news got a lot closer and more immediate than anybody here likes. Kirstie and I were here when it happened a little over an hour ago, and she's going to bring you up to date on what did happen.
As viewers know who are watching our 4 o'clock news this afternoon, young man was in our studio. He was a guest of the studio. He had called me earlier and asked if he could come and watch the news from the studio. His name was Gary Stolman. Told me he was Max Stolman's son, and Max, as many of you know, was our pharmacist at 4 o'clock. His son told me he'd like to come down and watch our show. So we let him come in the studio, and as we were getting ready to go to David Horowitz's report, this young man made his move, and here's what people saw who were watching our show this afternoon about 4:40.
Because, you know, one of the nicest things about shopping by mail order... Pardon me? What is this? Let me see what it says. All right. All right, well, let me read this. Folks, we have someone on the set who's standing here and would like me to read this copy which was just handed to me. You want to tell me your name or not? What is it? And Gary, where are you from?
David, very cool there. At that point, news producer Nancy Valenta ordered us off the air, but we all pretended that we were still broadcasting for the entire rambling, incoherent statement, and this is how it ended off the air. Viewers did not see this.
Involved. There is no way I can harm anyone with this empty BB gun.
Okay, Gary Stolman did not verbally threaten anyone. He put the gun down immediately. He made sure that everyone knew it was a BB gun. As soon as he did...
You know, things could be a lot worse watching the news. As I said, the oldie but goodie. I mean, like everybody in broadcasting saw this. By the way, everybody in broadcasting saw this. There's no way they didn't. It's an oldie but goodie. Talk about somebody who just wanted attention, like, you know. Or can you really say this guy wanted attention? Like, oh my God. Now we look at the news and we're scared of other things. You know? We're scared of this, we're scared of that. But there's other frightful things that can happen on the news. And they're not funny, even though you see me chuckling. They're really not funny, but it's just amazing how we're living in a world where anything can happen any second. And you can't be surprised if something just pop off, you know? I mean, this COVID and this vaccine thing is way, like... I think people are supposed to be scared of us around here. Why nobody scared of us? I don't understand. I'm the one who can screw your brain up, dude. I can screw your brain up. I have the ability to screw your brain up. I just choose not to. Going back in time, and I never forget nothing. That's just a gift I have, to not forget about anything. I know. You're right. That's why I'm king. You're right. You're right. I never forget anything. I never fucking forget nothing. Hold on for a minute, though. Hold on for a minute. Alright, I gotta get some. I'm trying to get some water. Is it out of the freezer though? How much water bad? These pretzels are like soaking up all the fluid in my mouth. I really appreciate it. Okay, hold on for a minute, y'all. So, alright. Oh, shit. I am the broadcaster of all broadcasters, y'all. Yes, I am. What weather we have out there, right? Frosty the Snowman. Da, 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 da. I have these two shows up here. I still have them. Because that's what we're about to watch before this animation is coming up. I did mention Dragonfly, didn't I? Sure I did. There's something very mysterious about Linda Lace and Cowboy Rashid. I can't really put my finger on it, but I know it's something going on there. It's something going on there. What's going on there? It's like, well, it's something there. They go together. And I think I gave the example like Beverly Hills 90210 and Melrose Place. Okay, something going on there. God, what can it be? Now I'm picturing watching Cowboy Rashid. And you know we talk about Jim Jones on there. We talk about the supernatural. We talk about all kind of stuff on there. Mostly controversial stuff. It's a docu-soap. It's a Rashid docu-soap. Not a documentary. for the episode. It's kind of like a documentary episode, docu-soap. Then after that, it's the Linda Lace cartoon. Now that's offbeat with everything. Right. Linda Lace is just offbeat. It's an offbeat cartoon. It's an offbeat animation. Somehow it fits that. It fits going from a Rashid docu-soap to Linda Lace. And we on that. We on that. Of course, that's not going to be our regimentation, our permanent regimentation, but you have to admit it's something there, something quirkish there. And when it comes to quirkiness, I'm there. You know, I'm there. I love the quirkiness. I'm guilty as charged. I love the quirkiness. So I'm gonna I'm gonna work it the fuck out what it is. I really don't know, but I know it's something. Something going on there. Well, that's the thing. Here's the thing. This is why we're not famous. This is why we're not real popular on social media. You name one person on social media who talks about their inventions and shit, like who comes on the air and talks about straight inventions they created. You know, I gotta be out of my fucking mind. I gotta be out of my fucking mind. But here's the thing. I told these guys a long time ago, and this is going back when we had celebrities. When I was talking about celebrities, you know, they treated me like shit. Only one they treat me like shit is Taylor Swift and a couple of other ones. Taylor Swift ain't treat me like shit. Well, yeah, a couple of other ones, they treated me, most of them treated me like garbage. So, and plus we got Karen White, who said hi to me. Y'all know Karen White. She sings Superwoman and all this. So Karen White, she said, I'm not your Superwoman. She said that. She sang that. So I met I came across some really good celebrities to say hi, but most of them fucking assholes. Most of them fucking assholes and pricks, don't say shit to you. But all in all, it was a situation around here where we had fun. When I was coming on talking about how beautiful some celebrities was, and it was the most entertaining thing anybody ever watched. They had the picture on the screen. And then all of a sudden everybody wants to try to make me look bad. I can't look bad. I can't look bad. I can't. So it's a question of, okay, guys, we gotta let this go. I say if they not doing anything, guys, I know what we want to see. And y'all remember, Rashid Katirsi was with me a long time ago. And y'all remember Rashid Bees, and y'all know that. I said, guys, we gotta let them go, because it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. They trying to make me look bad, and I know the white man behind it. I know he's behind it somewhere. Him or the Jew man, because they jealous or whatever. Say, guys, it ain't gonna work, because they listening to them. They not paying attention to the friendship that I'm trying to offer them. They're not listening to it. They listening to these managers and producers and all. So we had to do some changes around RVT, Rashid's video too. I said, we gotta, now this is a station, we gotta fill it with shit. Okay? And the only way we can do that is if I create some shit here. And I told you, don't worry, we'll find something to watch. Our creators some shows. But as far as the Hollywood and everything go, we can't do it. Because they not going to let me talk about it. Yeah, they going to let me talk about them like they'll let some other dickhead on social media talk about them. You see what I'm saying? That anybody else can say anything they want about them, and they ain't got shit to say. As soon as I say something, they want to come back on in front of mainstream and do some shit pertaining to me. And the thing about that is, I wouldn't care so much if I had a voice in mainstream. They not gonna give me a voice, so they gonna let them make me look stupid and shit. So I fuck this shit. Fuck this, man. If I can't have a voice in mainstream, then fuck it. Then I'm not gonna make them look, hand them up there, doing shit, doing these commercials, making me look stupid and shit. So fuck this. I'm not gonna do it. So okay, I'm not gonna do it. I gotta make us entertainment. I can't fuck with Hollywood no more. And that's how all of this came about. So now it's in a state where you wondering, Rashid, what is this? What's going on here? I don't never heard of this. What's this? Rashid, I never heard of this show. Dude, you should have been, hey, if mainstream would have treated me with respect, if mainstream would have treated us with respect, maybe you wouldn't have to be asking, what is this, because you wouldn't know what it is. It'll be mainstream material. But since they want to act all stuck up and make me look bad and fucking shit, man, fuck that. So, I'm making my own shit, and now nobody knows what the fuck it is. But just for the record, could you imagine if this was mainstream? Like, look at this. This is Linda Lace, and this is Cowboy Rashid, shows I created. What if they were? What if that right there was mainstream? What if it was mainstream, something that everybody knew about? That'd be fucking like, really, yeah. That'd be really something. But it's not gonna happen. No, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So I had to create some shows, and that's why people don't know what the fuck going on now. On RVT, the shows, they don't know it. But if you stick with me, yeah, and after a while you'll get familiar. And you say, okay, I'm getting used to these shows, Rashid. Okay, I had to back off Dragonfly because people start to act stupid. I can't have that. I can't have that. We gotta stay away from the ignorance, especially being a minority than I am. I'm not white, I'm not black. I gotta be very careful because ignorance will roll up in here and they'll fuck my shit up. So I gotta be very careful with that. I gotta be very, very careful with that. But it's not like I don't want to come on the air all the time and perform for you guys, because I do. It's just I gotta be careful, because there's a lot of people out here that have YouTubers' heads hanging on sticks and shit, like Vamp, that vampire guy, that original Vamp Blank, whatever the fuck his name is. There's people around here got their YouTubers' heads on sticks around here and shit, saying we conquered this person is wiped out. This person, look at this, and I'm not gonna be one of them motherfuckers. Now they can think what they want about me. They can think what they want about me, but I'm not hearing. I'm not going for that. They can think what they want about us, dude. It's a free country, it's a free world, for that matter. But I'm not, So, we just gotta be careful. We're not going out like that. So we gotta be careful with our coming on the air and stuff like that, because everybody have enemies. And you want to be very, very careful. You don't want to be airheaded and just do things nonchalantly and not pay attention to who has their eye on you. I'm seeing YouTubers get thrown right off the air because they talking about that COVID-19 shit, and they ain't supposed to be doing it, and they doing it anyway, and they get thrown right off the air. The biggest thing is people get thrown off the air right now because they can't see what they want to say. You know, now that's serious enough, guys. You know, that's serious enough where we don't have to go through anything and justify ourselves. That alone says it all. You know, and I'm ahead of the game because y'all see on the screen, I created this stuff. I don't got to worry about talking about anything mainstream to wind up getting us thrown off the air. I don't have to worry about that. And that's a hell of a thing to have that avenue where you ain't got shit to worry about. Because right now, if you're stuck to explaining to people about this COVID vaccine shit, you risking your chances of getting thrown off YouTube. And average person, what the fuck is YouTube? You come to my website, and you know. But still, YouTube is a platform. It's easy to get to. It's yada yada. You know. So people get thrown off the air, shut off. It's hard. It's awful to get shut off of somebody's platform because you got a big mouth. You can't just control your mouth. You gotta, you know. But if you had your own content, you don't gotta worry about that. So I'm ahead of the game, which I'm fortunate that I started this. You know, I don't have to worry about it. So that's in a nutshell, because I know people here are wondering what the fuck is this shit. Who is Linda Lace? Who is this? What's this Dragonfly? What's this Space Renegade? What is? And I'm carrying on and on and on. People wonder what the hell is this. Well, I can't get hip to it because I don't know what it is. Well, it didn't start this way. Yeah, that's what we want to bring out here. Exactly, sweetie. Exactly. That's my exact sentiments. Exactly. That we did not start this way, you see. We started normal like any other YouTuber talking about mainstream or whatever. But these guys got a problem when I talk about them. They want to come back on the air, mainstream Hollywood, and single me out and try to make me look stupid and shit. When you got all these motherfucker Hogans or whoever, Hogan's the fucking thing all around, they can say anything they want about any celebrity and it's okay and shit. But once I do it, it's a problem and shit. So I had to create something for us, and that's how all of this got started. Just for the hands up, who don't know what this is and yada yada yada. And I'm not gonna waste too much time on it because to me, it's very idiotic to talk about. You know, it gotta be a good reason. I mean, I'm not gonna just come on the air and just throw a bunch of stuff up there nobody know about, and you know, and expand upon it, knowing nobody know about it. I mean, it'd be like, what kind of fucking? But it's a reason for it, guys. You know, I made RET. This is a TV. This is a station, guys. Plus, I got a radio station. You know, plus I got a spiritual station, and I have to fill these things. So if I can't get no, I ain't gonna say cooperation, but I can't get no reasoning or understanding from anybody of me talking about somebody, then I have to do this. You know, I don't need every time I say something about something, all right, I got something to say. Won't you just come on my shit and say it? Oh, your manager got a problem with that. Your manager got a problem with you coming on no names, because we're no names. You got your manager got a problem. What the fuck you talking about me for? Why your manager ain't got a problem with that? Why your producer ain't got a problem with that? But they got a problem with them coming on my shit. That's what the fuck. So I'd rather not deal with that shit. I don't know how Hollywood celebrities go about their shit. I don't know. I don't want to know what's in their contract. I fucking don't know, but it's some crooked ass shit. That they could come and correct shit, but they can't go on nobody's shit, and you know, unless there's some old shiesty shit behind the scenes. I don't even want to talk about it, cause then I'm invading privacies and all that shit. And I don't even want to talk about it, man. But the point I'm trying to make is, just understand that I'm creating this so we'll have something to look at. It wasn't always this way, but that's the way we got to go out now. And that's the way we're staying there. I ain't never going back there. I'm never, ever, ever going to go back there, man, because ain't nothing back there. Oh, ain't nothing back there, man. So just understand that. I'll create something for us, and we'll grow on it. You know, we'll grow on it. We will grow on it. And I love it. You know, certain movies I talk about and everything. Certain movies I talk about. Certain movies. When it comes to it. Well, right now the last big thing was that cyberpunk. They got fucked up with the cyberpunk shit. They got their ass whooped. You know, they got their ass whooped because they didn't expect that to happen. They didn't expect that to happen, but it happened. And I don't know. It's just you know, if you waiting for, you need to escape. That's why. Did y'all see that radio fucking thing I put on that damn thing? See now, see? Oh my God. Oh my God. Did y'all see the Linda Lace radio station I put on my? You gotta go to my website there and check that out. The Linda Lace thing. Made a radio station because it's an open world. Yeah. A real radio station. So it's gonna be stuff like that on her animation cartoon, man. There's gonna be a lot of shit like that. You know? It's just, I'm so sorry that things gotta be this way, you know? It's just such bullshit. It's nothing wrong per se. Nothing wrong per se. It's just we can have so much more fun if people were more decent, you know? It's a shame it has to be this way. When you know, I create my ass off, so I don't really care. I create my ass off. But it will be, you know, have some celebrities around here and shit. That'll be fucking cool, man. They got to be offbeat celebrities, you know. Offbeat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can't be no real pop culture celebrities. Because we're not pop culture around here. So they got to be like some offbeat celebrities. That'd be some cool shit to have. But it's not happening. You know, I tried that. That was the first thing I tried when I came on social media. And it's not going to work, man. It's not going to work. Only certain ones is nice and respectful. Only certain ones. The rest of them gave me the ass to kiss, dude. And I don't kiss nobody's fucking ass. I don't give a fuck who you are. I ain't kissing your ass. Not gonna do it. That's when I started making this shit on my own, creating stuff, and that's what y'all seeing right now. And this is how it's gonna stay at. This way we ain't got to worry about nothing, you know? This is better anyway. It's, you know, one of those things. Could be worse, I suppose. Listen to some music here and just relax. Well, it could be worse, I suppose. Could be an asshole celebrity giving me a hard time. I can't, and y'all, and another thing, Rashid is a stupid ass, and I can't be the stupid ass because of COVID-19, and nobody, everybody wants to see a different kind of entertainment right now. You know, and I can't really provide that right now because nobody's gonna pay attention to my stupid ass. Because things got really bad since I first came on the air. So I can't really do the stupid shit the way I used to, because people ain't gonna understand it with all the suffering, and so many people lost their life and died You know, things changed from when Rashid first came on the air, guys. I can't come on, you know, with that simple shit when people are distraught and in shock all around the world. They're in shock. I can't come on with that stupid shit. You know. But I'm sure doing the best I can, you know, and that's all that matters. Is I'm doing the best I can, and as long as I'm doing that, I guess, you know, it's not that bad. It's good to be back on the air, though. It really is. I mean, it's like icy cold outside, you know. Really, winter time is here. And it's good to just be here on the air. It is. I always liked that. You know, it's not like a black guy, but it's a white guy. I just like that. I just really like that. Really do. I like that. Remind me when I used to go to the gym. And they played, they had YSB on the radio. They used to kick the shit. They used to really kick it. Ain't nothing like listening to some good music while you working out. And that's one of the songs used to come on Domino. Pretty good shit. Expect that Rashid Cowboy and Linda Lace sooner than y'all think. We're talking like another week or something like that, right? About another week or something, maybe. Another 2 weeks, something like that. Yeah. My good animation, I just rather just wait for a bit. Just a little bit. And I got awesome Dragonfly coming up. Amazing shit. Just hold on, guys. There's a lot of shit going on here, man. You gotta keep your eyes open. I don't want y'all to be, I don't want y'all to push my shit aside. You leave here and you walking out into this bullshit, and I just wasted my time. And how do I know this? Is because I enjoy entertainment. We watch entertainment all the time around here. They got all these stations coming out now. So there's a lot of movies coming out now. You see a good movie, is it helping the situation or not? You see? Is it helping the situation? Every day we're going through this bullshit. And you're not enjoying anything. You're just escaping shit, but you're not enjoying nothing. You're watching stuff, and you're just doing it just to escape what's on your mind. And I care about my art. I care about my creativity, and I don't want you to look at my shit that way. And it has something to do with that along those lines. I want y'all to really enjoy yourself And I don't want you to look at my shit just to escape anything. And right now, that's what's going on. There's so much things being watched and viewed just to get away from shit. And it could be a good movie or a bad movie. It don't even fucking matter. In fact, I read a comment about how all of these stations, it seemed like they got a lot of movies. A lot of movies. And no, it's not funny. But the guy saying, he said, yeah, they're dollar store movies. You can go get them at the dollar store for $1. And I thought back for a moment. I said, Jesus Christ, he right. Because I never would think about that. And he's right. I saw like 3 movies that I got for $1 that's like highlighted as big on social media or on one of these platforms. I'm not going to say which one. But they're dollar movies that you used to get at the dollar store. And I never thought about that. They are dollar movies. They're not no good movies. You see, they're not no good movies and shit. But they're very, it's something to watch. It's entertaining shit. But they the ones that be in this huge bin, and on one CD you get 2 movies for $1. And it's like, oh my God, they are those fucking the good movies they're holding on like on Netflix and all of that, and Hulu and all. That's the good shit. But I never would think. It never would cross my mind. I swear to God, it never would cross my mind. Dollar store movies. I swear I would never have pegged and thought about that, but they remastered it and everything and upgraded it, and it looks like one of those real good movies. What they did to it. I said, what the fuck? They still good movies, and it's something to watch. And it still deserves, because you still got those movies, and it was something to watch. And I came across some really good ones. I did. I came across this one with I'm trying to think of her name, with Elizabeth Hurley in it. That was a good. She was like 19 years old. And that movie was fucking awesome, dude. I've never seen nothing like it. But it's just showing you, just because they cheap, don't be fooled, because you're still getting good movies there. Still getting good movies. Yeah. So you can't really complain about that. We came across some good movies, though. I mean, not bad. Not bad. It's time passer. Hell of a time passer, Yeah. So. Losing away. So, I figure I could do something with Linda Lace that's kind of different. Of creating like an open world. Like I'm making an open world. I could give this a try. And I guess I frightened a lot of people with that radio thing. I frightened a lot of people, from what I understand. And I guess my artwork will intimidate you. But I go all out with my art. I go all out with my art. I want my art to come to life. I want to see my art. I want to just not only see my art, I want to see my art entertain me. So that's what we do around here. So I can understand how people got startled a little bit listening to that radio thing on my website page, my front page. So they have to realize that it ain't going nowhere. It's going to be part of the animation. It's inside the animation. So, that's what I'm saying. If they get frightened off that, then imagine what's coming when they listen to the animation. You know, it's going to be really a hell of a something to see. You know. I guess they got to get over that. It's, one of those things. Some of these commercials, these ads, they tripping, man. I mean, they are really tripping. Really tripping. What's that one that says, what's that one ad? If you're happy, you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy, don't do exercise. If you're happy, you know it, don't. What the fuck is wrong with them, dude? It's a thing where, here's the thing. If you got equipment, if you got video equipment and camera and you're able to edit and create something, it's a shame that you're wasting it on such bullshit, to be a damn fucking asshole. It's just such a shame. It's just such a shame you can't use your creativity in a more positive way. You have to use it to be a dickhead. It's just a shame, dude. Fucking waste. If we had half the equipment they have, we'd be rolling, we'd be kicking that shit. If we had half the equipment that these guys have, and they rather use it to humiliate. I mean, how the fuck does that work? It's like saying you buy a Maserati or Bugatti. You buy a Bugatti. And you choose just to keep ramming it up against a wall. I mean, how the fuck does that work? When you got video equipment, good video equipment, and you choose to insult. You can't do nothing creative on it too. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, it's like you got a limo or whatever, and you just practice double parking, knowing that your shit won't fit. I just don't understand it. I mean, you should really take care of your video equipment, of your writing, your creativity. You should honor it the way they used to, Have some liberty inside your creation. Why the fuck are you being a dickhead? Oh, them ads. Sometimes those ads they have on these shows, these TVs, these trackers. Why the fuck would you do that? Why? What are you gaining from? You're an unhappy person. No, you're not. You're just a dickhead. You're just a dickhead. You can't help it. You can't help it, dude. You're just a dickhead. They always talking about these going after this people of the vaccine. They going after the vaccine and all this shit. When you got other dickheads all around. I mean, this is a dickhead world. Everybody's a dickhead. Why you going after the people, Pfizer and all those? Fuck them. They gonna do what they got to do with them vaccines, whatever. We got other dickheads around. You got a whole variety of dickheads. Making commercials and everything else. Making you feel inferior. Shit. Making you feel bad about You know, the last stuck in the house like this and snow outside, the last thing you need is somebody making you feel bad about shit. You know? The last time I checked, at this platform is supposed to enhance your mood. It's supposed to make you feel good. That's the purpose of entertainment, making you feel good. Not bringing you down. You don't want nobody to leave your shit and say, oh, they made me feel like shit. I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe that's just what they want to do. You know? Maybe that's just what they want to do. You can't help that, you know. If you can't, you know, if you got nothing to do, then give it a shot, you know. If you got nothing else to do, give it a shot. I mean, it's bad enough I'm trying to be a nice guy on here and I'm offending people. That's bad enough. How the fuck you gonna be a nice guy on here and offend people? How does that work? Carol Burnett freaking out over that. You're gonna be a nice person and you're offending people. I don't know. Got something to talk about. Need something to talk about. I got plenty to talk about now. I don't know about this one, sweetie. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. But, just saying. Just saying, dude. I ain't trying to, create no kind of, shit on here. I'm just saying, there's other ways you can really enjoy yourself on here. Maybe it's just the young people today. They want to make each other feel like crap. And they say that's just the way it is. Maybe they think like that. I don't know. I really couldn't call it, dude. I really couldn't call it. What's on the other place? What's on the... Ain't not no there? So it's definitely a formula here. It's definitely a formula here with Linda Lace and Cowboy Rashid. It's definitely a formula here. What that formula is unidentified. But we like it around here. So we're gonna. This is our wrath until we see what's going on here with shit. This is our wrath that we'll rest on until we see what's going on here. Either the public dig you or they don't. Either way, you're going to find somebody that dig you. You're going to get a subscriber. If you go on the air and just whatever, dude, you're going to get, so that's what I learned. You're going to get a subscriber. So I guess that's good to go with. To pick yourself up off the ground. To pick yourself up because you fell down or whatever like that. And because we got a new president of the United States now. So many spiritual people looking bad in front of their congregations. All of these prophets that thought Trump was something of somebody spiritual. If I communicate with any of them, baby, I'm going to say this. If I could communicate with any of them, I would like to just ask them, what the fuck got you thinking that man had something spiritual with him? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? And now they look really bad in front of their congregations. And you should hear the only person who apologized the right way was Sid Roth. He was the only one out of all of these evangelists who was wrong and looked straight stupid right now. Sid Roth was the only one now. Only one who came on the air and said, please forgive me for being wrong. I am sorry. I am very sorry if I spiritually stumbled you. I am sorry that I said this and it came out the wrong way. But I really thought Trump was going to get a second term. I'm sorry that I said it was a prophet. It was a vision from God. And I apologize to each and every one of you who got stumbled because of my actions. I beg for your forgiveness. He the only one that did it the right way was Sid Roth. All these other motherfuckers are just making it worse. They just piling on like they're making a sandwich. They just piling on shit, making their shit look worse and worse and worse, and they getting laughed at, and that's happening in the spiritual world, because a lot of you guys are not in the spiritual world. You're not. And that's what's going on right now in the spiritual world. All of these evangelists are looking really bad in front of their congregations. I mean, they looking really bad. And they coming up with excuses on top of excuses on top of reasons on top, and they just making a mountain out of a molehill. They getting worse and worse and worse. And the only one who had common sense, was Sid Roth, and he did it the right way and apologized and moving on. You know, he's the only one who did it the right way. Everybody else is just destroying themselves. They're getting laughed at by their congregation. They're getting dirty remarks by their congregation. They're losing their subscribers. All their subscribers leaving them because they swore Donald Trump was something spiritual and all of this shit, and he's going to have a second term. Screaming and hollering in microphones, he will have a second term. God told me in a vision he will have it. All of this shit. Now they looking so bad, and you should see what they're going through in front of their congregation. You should see it. It's really devastating. Very devastating. And Roth is the only one who did it the right way and apologized. The right way. The rest of them losing members in their congregation and everything. Everything. Really bad. Really bad. I don't know what got in their head. I don't understand. That's what I mean. I would like to just ask them, what the fuck is wrong with you to think that man is spiritual? I don't understand it. I just don't get it. I just don't fucking get it. What makes you think some shit like that about, of all the people, him, dude? How the fuck God is on his, how the fuck does that work? How is God on his side? Dude, you are, I mean, they got totally misled by thinking something like that. I'm not downing Mr. Donald. I'm not downing Mr. Donald, Mr. Trump. I'm not downing him. I'm just saying what got in their head to think that he was some kind of Messiah. What the fuck is wrong with them? And there's so many evangelist Christians that thought this shit. So many. I just don't get it. And now they up there looking really bad in front of their congregations. They're looking extremely bad. Extremely bad. And Roth did it the right way and moved on with stuff, and he still looked bad, but at least he apologized. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least he apologized, for Christ's sake. The rest of them, I just don't understand them. I really don't. They're just making it worse and worse and worse. One of them say, don't go by what you see. God said we walk by faith. What the fuck? Oh my God, man. I think it's because of the badness. This is my personal view of it. This is my personal view of the situation. I think it's because what President Trump was doing was earth-shattering, and it looked like he was going to start this Armageddon. It's kind of like Waco, Texas. Remember Waco, Texas? They got all that ammunition, and they say, okay, we're going to start something and bring upon. You got so many of these religion leaders to say we're going to bring upon Armageddon, like Charles Manson tried to start a race war. You know, that flavor, that flavor right there. These religious people had that flavor, saying Trump was going to start something. Our time has come because Trump is going to start something, and this is what we've been waiting for. This is the only thing that I can think about of why all of these tremendous amount of religious Christians and whoever said that Trump was spiritual, because they got that flavor right now. They're hungry for that flavor of something started. Now they're not going to do it like David Koresh or Charles Manson. They're not going to do it like that, because they'll just lose. You got to fight the government and you'll just lose and shit. So they're not going to do it like that. That they sitting back watching for anything to break out, then they'll just go off and say, okay, this is this and this is that, and that's what they're waiting for right now. But that's not what the Bible said do. That's not what the Bible said do. The Bible said be watchful in everything. Wait for Jesus to come back. Not stuff like that. Not stuff like that. And that's sad that the Bible said people will fall away from the gospel and take up stories and lying things. And that's what all of these spiritual people are doing. They're not sticking to the gospel of Jesus. They're taking up the lying stories of the world and preaching that way. But the Bible said that was going to happen. They was going to leave the gospel and start believing all of these lying things from the government and all of these things and talk about that instead of the gospel. So the Bible predicted this was going to happen. So that's where that Donald Trump thing came in at anyway. When you're not supposed, it says they're going to walk away, lead and pay attention to lying philosophies and stories, the Illuminati and all of this stuff. And that's where this comes in at. So it's all prophecy. It's all prophecy. But it still toggles my mind. Like, I still would like to know what would you think that this man is spiritual? I just don't understand. What time is it? 66. All right, let's get out of here. Guys, it was nice talking to y'all. We're going to wrap this up. I'm going to do this again tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. Thanks for coming by my house. We could talk about something else. I'll find something else for us to talk about. If I scrape up something, and I do mean scrape something up for us, because it's really nothing to blabber about on the air. It's really nothing to blabber about. I mean, it's murder for a talk radio right now. It'd be not because you want to talk about things, but you can't, because they'll throw you off the air. If you want to give your opinion about things, but you can't, because they'll throw you off the air. It's really difficult to be a talk radio right now, but luckily we'll come up with something, my creations or something. We'll muster up something to talk about, and I will be keeping you informed of what's going on. And that's what's going on in the spiritual world right now. I mean, like, I'll say about 80% of the evangelists, that's more than half. 80% are looking really bad in front of the congregation right now. And it's going on, everything's getting worse and worse and worse. They're getting laughed at, they're getting mocked, and everything else, dude. So that's what's going on right there. And if I come on with anything else, I'll let you know. And thanks for coming by, and we'll try to do this again tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see. But y'all have a nice evening. Stay safe. Wear a mask 6 feet apart, understand? 6 feet apart. And let's just see what happens, all right? Y'all take care.